All right, we'll go ahead and get started. I just want to be mindful of everyone's time. So if anyone comes in after, they'll just join us where we are. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have Monica here as our special guest. She will also be demoing with us. And we will get started today in Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you're following along with the playlist, you can go ahead and start it. Thank you. And we'll come to lie on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So come all the way down, soles of your feet to touch. Draw your knees out nice and wide. You can place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Just give yourself this moment, this permission here to settle into this space. Allow yourself to melt into your mat as you become heavy. Relax each muscle one by one as you start to melt a little deeper. Take a deep breath in here through the nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Awesome, nice deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. We'll begin to set an intention here for our practice. This week, we've been working on the idea of opening our hearts to love, to gratitude. And so today, as we flow here, how can you recognize the moments in your life where you can open up your heart? So we'll do a lot of these in our asana here as we start to connect to our breath and our body. And how can you use this as a tool here to open up, to expand, to grow with gratitude, with love for your practice? So take a deep breath in, fill up with your intention here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Gently start to open your eyes. You can bring your palms to your thighs and then close your knees in together like a book. Draw your knees in towards your chest, your arms around your shins. Squeeze your knees in nice and tight. Maybe you take a gentle rock from side to side here on your low back. Pause once you make your way to the center and squeeze your knees in a little tighter. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, find an easy supine twist towards the left. Goalpost your arms. Allow your knees to fall towards the left. Your right shoulder becomes heavy. Soften your gaze towards the sky, or maybe you bring your gaze towards the right if that feels good on your neck. Allow your low spine to rinse here as you glue your upper back. One more breath in. Breath out. Inhale, come through center. Bring your knees back through your chest. As you exhale, let your knees fall towards the right. Easy supine twist. Left shoulder stays rooted. As you inhale, come through center. This time, bring your knees to stack over your hips. We'll get started with our core. So bring your knees over your hips. Your shins become parallel towards the sky. Flex your toes towards the ceiling. Now interlace your fingers. Keep your elbows out wide. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your shoulders off of the mat and hold. Squeeze into your low belly here to lift your shoulders. Keep your elbows out nice and wide and lift your chin off of your chest. Hold here for 4, 3, lower into, and 1, lower your shoulders to the mat. Nice breath in. Exhale, lift your shoulders here for 4. We'll pick it up in 3, 2, 1, inhale to lower. Exhale, lift back up, taking our basic crunches here to start. So we lower and lift. Open mouth exhales here on the top as you lift up. Nice work, team. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold at the top in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here at the top. As you exhale, we'll pulse, pulse, exhale, exhale. Bring your chest towards your knees. Keep your knees over your hips here for 4. Lower your shoulders in 3, 2, and 1. Lower your shoulders. Keep your knees over your hips. We'll start to add on a little bit. So take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your shoulders off of the mat and hold here. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, with your legs bent, start to lower your heels towards the mat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift back up. Bring your knees over your hips for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this going here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Feel your low core turn on here. Lift your shoulders off of the mat. You're here for 4. Always an option to keep your shoulders lowered here if that's easier. For 3, take what you need. For 2, full body stretch. In 1, release down. Release your fingertips overhead. Flex your toes towards the wall in front of you. Feel this nice stretch here. Nice breath in. Breath out as you inhale. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Start to rock and roll. The length of your spine will meet in a forearm plank. Last little bit here. So gain enough momentum here to roll onto your forearms. Bring your forearms parallel with one another and press into your palms as you spread your fingertips wide. Then mount into the toe mounds of your feet here. Flex your shoulders towards the sky here. Zipper your belly in. Or hold here for 8, 7, last bit, 6, 5. Awesome job. Sphinx pose in 4, 3, lower your belly in 2, and 1. Awesome. Lower your belly, Sphinx. The tops of your feet wants to elevate your heart. And continue to press into your forearms here as you round your shoulders down your spine. Gaze up towards the sky. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower your chin towards the mat. Then guide your palms under your shoulders. Zipper your thighs together. Inhale, baby cobra. Press into the tops of your feet. Little to no weight in your palms. Lift up your heart and squeeze your shoulder blades. Think up dog in your spine. Small sips of air here. Lift a little bit higher. Breath in. Exhale, release back down. Bring your chin towards the mat. Start to press into your palms even deeper. And as you inhale, come to your tabletop position. Press up to your hands and your knees. Readjust your foundation here. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, your knees under your hips. Bring your knees hips width distance apart. Elongate through your spine as you send the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze. Shine your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, cat pose. Around through your shoulders. Tilt your chin in towards your chest. Press the mat away. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat, moving breath to movement here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral tabletop position. Extend the crown of your head long. Inhale, reach your right fingertips high. Peel your chest open towards the right side of the room. Exhale, thread the needle. Wind your fingertips under your side body. Then melt your right shoulder and right temple towards the mat. You can keep your hips lifted here and keep them leveled. Maybe you walk your left fingertips out in front of you or take a half bind as you grab for your bottom hip crease. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you play around with your balance and float your left leg in line with your hip behind you. Take this wherever you choose to go. One more breath in. As you exhale, release your left palm to the mat. Inhale, reach your right fingertips back high towards the sky. And as you exhale, invite some wrist circles in one direction. And then the other, wiggle out your wrist here. Bring some movement into your right palm. As you exhale, tabletop position, release your right palm. Inhale, lift your left fingertips this time. Peel open towards the left. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your arm under your side body. Rest your right, left temple and your left shoulder. Maybe you try something new here. Maybe you take the same variation on the other side. Just take a notice in the differences of each side and how they choose to show up for you in this moment. Connect to your breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Bring your right palm to the earth. Inhale, lift your left fingertips high. Bring your gaze towards the ceiling. As you exhale, invite those wrist circles in the left in one direction and in the other. One more inhale. Exhale, release your left palm to the earth. Start to curl your back toes. Exhale, bear pose. Lift your knees just 1 to 2 inches off of the mat. Zipper your belly in as you claw the earth. Here for 4. Down dog in 3. Breathe here for 2. 1, downward facing dog. Send your hips high towards the sky. Walk your palms out in front of you as if you're in your high plank. So feet and palms come into the same position as your high plank. Ground down through your index and thumb finger here as you bring your tailbone high towards the sky. Work your chest towards your thighs as you start to melt your heels even closer towards the mat. Maybe you bend into your legs. Take whatever movement here feels good for you and your journey of opening up through your heart. Then come to find a moment here for stillness. As you inhale, gaze to the back of your mat. And as you exhale, grab for your left calf with your right palm. So right palm goes towards the back of your left calf. Continue to press into the index finger of your left palm and take a little bit of weight out of your left shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale, release your right palm to the mat. Breath in, look back. As you exhale, grab for your right calf, the back of your right calf with your left palm this time. Continue to root down into your palm. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, release your left palm. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Slowly tiptoe your feet in towards your wrists. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Then grab for alternate elbows here. Bend your knees a little deeper. Allow your belly to rest on your thighs as you rock from side to side. Release the top of your head towards the earth. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Allow the tension to leave your body here as you hang. One more breath in. As you exhale, release your fingertips to the earth. Toe heel your feet together so there's a sliver of space between your heels and your toes. And as you inhale, gently start to round up to stand. Stack a vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Your head is the last to rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. Draw your thumbs to heart center. Close your eyes. We'll take this moment here to reflect back to our intention. With an open heart, where can you send gratitude and love in your journey to open up your heart to endless possibilities? Take a breath in, fill up through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Deep breath in. Breath out, let it go. Gently start to open your eyes. We'll get started. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Reach your fingertips overhead. Breathe here. Ground down through your heels and the 4 corners of your feet as you ignite through your legs. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards your midline. Lift up through your heart as you reach up a little bit taller. Breath in. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Reach your right fingertips back. Your left fingertips reach forward. Continue to press into your left foot as equal as your right to square out your hips. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Come back through center. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Left fingertips reach back. Right fingertips reach forward. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Lift up through your heart. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Shift forward into your toes, send your pelvis forward. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead from your heart. Bring your fingertips towards the mat. Allow your fingertips to rest here as you honor this bend in your legs for your hamstrings. Fold your chest a little deeper towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your fingertips towards your shin or your thighs above your knees. Pause here, breathe, squeeze your shoulder blades together, send your tailbone back. As you reach the crown of your head forward, think one line of energy here. Breath in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back and hold. Continue to flex your upper back towards the sky here as you press firm into the earth. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down halfway. Keep your elbows tucked into your midline. Inhale, upward to the tops of your tail, downward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet to lift your tailbone. Press back. Awesome, team. We'll start to move a little quicker. One breath, two, one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Now, option for you to take what you need in your vinyasas. So maybe you hold high plank or come right to downward facing dog or child's pose. This is your practice. We'll flow another round here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward folds. Step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, extended mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, plant your hand, step or flow back. Lower down, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. As you inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your way into your heels and then breathe here at the top. Zipper your belly in towards your ribs here as you sink even lower into your seat. Dig your heels into the earth. Maybe your toes even start to lift. Your biceps frame your ears here as you continue to lift up through your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair plane, or reach your fingertips behind you. Continue to sink even lower into your seat. Lift up through your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together and squeeze your arms as if you're squeezing a beach ball in between your triceps. Nice. Take a breath in. As you exhale, interlace your fingers behind your tailbone, behind your sacrum. And as you inhale, start to lift up through your heart. Feel that expansion. Exhale, forward fold with your chest expansion. Lift your knuckles towards the sky as you fold forward. Getting into our chest early on in practice here. Start to take note of any change, of any experience you feel in this posture. Know that you can always release here at any time. Take one more full breath in. Exhale, release your fingertips towards the mat, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Plant your hands, move through your flow. Always your journey, take what you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Pause here at the top. Breathe as you spiral your pinky edge side of your foot down to square your hips. Squeeze into your glute, lift your back heel a little bit higher. Take another breath in. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Tap, make that connection here. Allow your shoulders to move past your wrists. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Come through center. Think cat-like spine as you round your shoulders. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, runner's a lunge. Step your foot in between your hands softly with control. Bring your heel to touch first, then your toes. Drop your back knee to the earth. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge. Reach your fingertips high. Awesome. Start to work your left hip forward, your right hip back. As you breathe, feel that expansion through your heart as you allow your fingertips to reach taller. Bring your heart up towards the sky. Zipper your thighs in towards one another here. Inhale. Exhale, standing split. Allow your palms to frame out your front foot. Then shift forward and chew your right toes rather. Lift your left leg high. Squeeze and chew that glute here to lift your leg in line with your hip. Point your toes down. Awesome, breath in, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your back knee towards the back of your front calf. Make that connection here. Inhale, standing split, lengthen out your leg. Exhale, runner's lunge. Bring your toes towards the mat. Guide your knee over your heel. Now stay active here, so bring your belly off of your thigh. Engage through your core, little to no weight in your fingers. Inhale, high crescent lunge, reach up tall. And as you breathe at the top, continue to squeeze your inner thighs together for stability. Keep a micro bend in your back leg here as you guide your front knee forward over your heel, sink a little bit lower. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open up towards the left. Find your foundation here as you ground down through the edges of both feet. Bring your front heel in line with the arch of your back foot. Soften your gaze in front of you, just beyond your fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your front palm, reach up and back. As you breathe through your side body, start to square your hips towards the left, so send your left hip back. Then lift up your heart towards the sky. Feel that expansion, take a breath in, reach a little bit taller. Exhale, horse squat towards the left. Bring your heels in, your toes out. Draw your thumbs into heart center. Nice, sink really low here in your legs here to feel your inner thighs turn on. Inhale, star pose. Straighten out your legs. Lift up through your heart. Feel that expansion here. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Tee out your arms. Pivot your toes towards the left side of the wall, which is now out in front of you. Shift your toes right into your toes. Start to bring your chest towards your thighs, reach the top of your head. Take just a moment here to connect to your breath. One more full round, inhale. Exhale. Start to ground down through your left fingertips. Inhale, reach your right fingertips high towards the sky. Open your chest up towards the front of the room. Rinse out your spine here, reach a little bit taller. And as you inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, lizard lunge. Pivot your front toes forward, then bring your palms to the inside of your right foot. Now you can stay active here and stay onto your palms and your knee, or maybe you drop down to your knee and stay to your palms, or maybe you come down to your forearms. Bring your foot out towards the right edge here. Start to get into this right hip flexor. One more full round breath in. Breath out. As you inhale, start to come to your palms if you're not there already. Exhale, high to low plank. Step your foot back, then move through your flow, or option to come right to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Lift your leg, breathe. Lift your heel a little bit higher, squeeze into your thigh. Breath in. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, make that connection. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Allow your shoulders to move past your wrist. Kiss at your thigh here as you touch your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Guide your foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge. This time, guide your right hip forward, your left hip back. Allow that stretch through your psoas as you get even deeper into the lunge. Stay lifted up through your hips and through your heart here. As you inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, standing split. Fold forward, frame out your left foot. Guide your right leg high. Ground down to the instep of your left foot here for stability. Then drop your right to your left here. Your toes are rooted down here as you start to elevate your leg a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your knee towards the back of your calf. Inhale, standing split, lengthen back out. Exhale, runner's lunge. We're back to where we started. Melt your toes towards the back of the room. Stay lifted through your core, little to no weight in your fingers. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Use your core to rise up and then breathe. Spiral your pinkies in here to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Get a little lower on your lunge as you send your right hip forward. Continue to breathe into your lunge. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open up towards the right. Spin your right heel down. Guide your front knee to the pinky edge side of your front foot. Then ground down to the knife edge of your back foot here to power up through your right leg. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse, so warrior, lift up through your heart, extend. Reach out towards the sky as you continue to expand over through your chest. Inhale, reach a little bit taller. Exhale, horse squat, spin your heels and your toes out, draw your thumbs to heart center. Draw your tailbone down as you continue to lift through your heart, then press your thumbs into your heart space. Inhale, star pose, lift up, expand. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your toes towards the wall in front of you. Shift forward. Surrender into this space. Take what you need in this moment. We're here for just a couple breaths. One last deep breath in. Deep breath out. This time, ground down through your right fingertips. Inhale, lift your left fingertips high. Still opening up towards the front, just from a different perspective here. Lift your fingertips as high as you can to the skies if you're reaching to grab something. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, lizard lunge. Walk your hands to the inside of your left foot. So heel your left foot. Maybe you stay lifted, stay active through your core. Drop down for a restorative version of your lizard lunge. Breathe into this space of tension. On your next breath in, come to your palms if you're not there already. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Step your left foot to meet your right. Move through your left. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Team will move a breath to movement here, and then we'll get a little break. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step or float to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, reach back. Interlace your fingers behind your sacrum. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, forward fold with your chest expansion. Guide your knuckles up. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Plant your hands. Or flow. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg high, three leg dog. Exhale, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge, step through. Drop your back knee, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing split. Fold forward, lift your left leg, breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, warrior two, open up towards the left. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, horse squat, heels and toes out. Inhale, star pose, lift up. Exhale, wide-legged forward folds. Fold through your heart. Release your left fingertips. Inhale, reach your right fingertips high. Exhale, lizard lunge towards the front, crawl forward. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, high to low plank. When we're in lizard here, we'll stay lifted on our palms and our knees. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge, step through. Drop your back knee, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing split. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, awesome team. Inhale, reverse to warrior. Exhale, horse squat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward folds. Release your right fingertips. Inhale, lift your left fingertips high. Exhale, lizard lunge towards the front. Stay lifted here. Inhale, high plank, step your left foot back. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look halfway up your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees. This is your break towel off. Grab some water. I'll check in. How are we doing, team? Good. Awesome. We will come to a child's pose in just a moment. Take a moment here to reconnect to your breath, to your intention. We'll start to add on a little bit to that flow. Just start to connect, take what you need. Anything else in this moment is calling to you, take that here. Know that this is our only cued break of practice, but you can always come to your child's pose at any point of practice. We'll slowly start to make our way back in 4. Come to your downward facing dog in 3, 2, 1. Come back, downward facing dog. Curl your toes, lift your hips high. As you inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird, lift your heels. Bring your toes into the earth. Option to sink a little bit lower. Always an option to melt your heels and come to chair plane. Take a breath in. Release your heels, then bring your thumbs to heart center. Take a breath in, expand through your heart. Exhale, perch towards the right. Hook your left elbow towards the outside of your right. Take a look down here to make sure your knees are in one line of energy here to square out your hips. Then use your left elbow here as a vehicle to twist out your spine. With every breath in, feel that length through your spine. With every exhale, twist a little deeper into it. Press your palms in towards one another. Breathe, sink a little lower than you think you even can. Bring your tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, gorilla pose. Fold forward of your mat. Toe heel your feet hips width distance apart. You can lift the tops of your feet here and slide your palms facing up. Maybe your toes give your wrist a nice massage. If this is a lot on your hamstrings, you can come to a ragdoll pose here, grabbing alternate elbows. One more breath in. As you exhale, release your palms from under your feet. Start to toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose. Hold here for just a moment. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, tap your knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, come to your knee, tap. Exhale, tap right elbow. We take it center, right, center, left for 4. Runner's lunge in 3. Step forward in 2. And 1, runner's lunge. Step your foot right in between your hands. Drop your back and knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Reach your right fingertips back, your left fingertips forward. Start to work your left hip back here as you continue that stretch through your psoas muscle. Inhale, exalted low lunge. Reach your fingertips towards the back of your left thigh. Reach your left fingertips up as you proudly lift up through your heart. One more breath in. Exhale, standing split. Release your fingertips to frame your right foot. Lift your left leg. Start to ground down through your left fingertips. Inhale, revolved half moon. Reach your right fingertips high. You can come to a block here. That feels good to bring the earth a little closer to you. Work to square your hips here. Think same legs and standing legs split. But we're revolving our torso as you reach high. We'll flow here a breath to movement, so take a breath in. Exhale, standing split, fold forward. Inhale, revolved half moon, lift back up. Exhale, standing split folds. One more full round, inhale, half moon. Exhale, standing split. Inhale, lift your back leg a little higher. Exhale, runners lunge, release your toes. Nice, friends. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, horse squat. Bring your thumbs to heart center. Hold here. Now breath in, lift through your heart. As you exhale, release your palms towards your inner thighs. Get a little lower here into your lunge. We're gonna take some cat cows here. So inhale for cow. Lift your heart, lift your gaze towards the sky. Exhale, cat round through your shoulders. Tilt your chin in towards your chest as you send your tailbone down. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Awesome, one more round. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, star pose. Straighten out your legs and lift up through your heart. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold to make your way back down. Ground down through your left fingertips. Inhale, lift your right fingertips high. Exhale, lizard lunge. Stay lifted here as we flow. Stay onto your palms. Inhale, high plank, step back. Now ground down through your left palm. Inhale, side plank, open up towards the right. Stack your heels. Lift up through your hips. Claw the earth with your left palm here to protect your wrists. Maybe you take support as you lower your back knee, or maybe you lift your top leg off of the mat and pulse for 4. Chaturanga in 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga, nice job. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird. Get really low here as you sink into your tailbones. Bring your inner thighs in towards one another. Start to melt your heels. Exhale, inhale, bring your thumbs to heart center. Take a breath in. Exhale, prayer twist towards the left. Right elbow hooks to left knee. Guide your knees in line with one another. Bring your tailbone down here. Continue to breathe and connect to your breath. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, gorilla pose. Toe here, your feet hips width distance apart. It feels better to grab for your heels and take another variation or ragdoll pose, just getting a little bit into our hamstrings. Wherever you choose to go, one more breath in. As you exhale, release the bind. Toe heel your feet back together, halfway lift. Exhale, high toe plank or option to come to your downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. To left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Hold here, breath in. Exhale, tap left elbow. Inhale, tap your knee, come to center. Tap left elbow, we take it center. Left, center, left. Runner's lunge in 4. Right here with you for 3, 2, 1. Step forward, runner's lunge. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist towards the left. Left fingertips reach back, right fingertips reach forward. Inhale, exalted warrior. Or lift up through your heart, release your back fingertips. Continue to reach up a little bit higher. Expand, open your heart, breath in. Exhale, standing split, fold forward, lift your back leg. This time, ground down through your ribs. Inhale, revolved half moon. You can bend here, or you can use a prop. And then as you lift your right leg a little bit higher, send your right hip forward, your left hip back. We'll flow, breath in. Exhale, standing split. Inhale, revolve, open up your heart. Exhale, standing split, one more full round. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, standing split. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, runner's lunge, release your back toes. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, horse squat, thumbs come to center. Listen for the change, breath in. As you exhale, release your palms to your inner thighs. As you inhale, lift up through your heart. As you exhale, dip your left shoulder towards your right thigh, twisting over towards the back of the room. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, come through center. Take one more full round. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, star pose, straighten your legs, lift up through your heart. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold the last around here. Ground down through your right fingertips. Inhale, lift your legs high. Exhale, lizard lunge, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank, step your left foot back. Ground down through your right palm, side plank, spin your heels down. Root down through your bottom heel to lift your hips a little bit higher. Stack your shoulders over one another. You got this. Maybe you elevate your top leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. High to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Start to straighten out your leg here, but keep a little bend. Your back heel is lifted, so your feet are in the same distance as your runner's lunge. Just starting to get a little deeper into your hamstring as you lift up your hips. We'll work towards getting your heart towards your shin. Awesome. As you inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, reach your fingertips back. Stabilize through your right heel. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose on the left. Lift your left knee in line with your hip, reach your fingertips high. And as you breathe, bring your biceps by your ears. Use your low core to lift your knee a little bit higher in line with your hip, then flex your toes towards the front of the room. Take a breath in. Exhale, dancer's pose. Bring your left elbow towards the outside of your left hip. Leave your palm facing up, then kick your foot so that you can grab for the arch of your left foot. And as you inhale, reach up tall with your right fingertips. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your foot into your hand into your foot as you start to melt towards your mat. Continue to lift up through your heart. This is our peak posture of expand our chest. So think expanding your chest up toward the eye. Think up dog in your spine as you reach forward. Point your thumb towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Release your left foot. Come down to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, a plank chaturanga. You got it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge, step through. Inhale, extended pyramid pose. Start to straighten out your left leg. Point your toes forward. Maybe you come to a block on either side of your leg if that feels good to you. Continue to breathe into the space of tension. As you inhale, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, step to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, chair pose with Kritasana, sink low. Exhale, chair plane, reach back, sink even deeper. This time, ground down through your left palm. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose on the right. Guide your knee in line with your hip, reach tall. Breathe, find your stability, and as you inhale, reach a little bit taller. Exhale, dancer's pose on the right. Guide your right elbow to the outside of your right hip rather than just kick back into your hand. And as you inhale, lift up through your left fingertips. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your foot into your hand, your hand into your foot. Allow that traction to create the stability here for you. And then make your knee so that it's under your hip, so that there's one line of energy here as you kick back. Find your focus. You go one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, step of your mat, release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, plank, last chaturanga of practice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right. Exhale, half pigeon, bring your right knee to the side of your right wrist. Let your shin fall where it may. Kick your left leg back straight long behind you. And as you inhale, lift to your fingertips, lift your heart, squeeze your inner thighs together to square your hips. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, down to your forearms. Stay lifted on your fingers or come to a block if that feels good. Perhaps you bring a block under your right hip if it's elevated. Just give yourself this moment to breathe, to connect. Where can you soften? Where can you expand even further here? Take another breath in. Exhale, let it go. As you inhale, gently start to come back to your fingertips if you're not there already. Curl your back toes, inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg behind you. And as you exhale, start to bend into your right leg. Option to scorpion your dog. Maybe you invite some hip circles, or perhaps you take a wild thing as you flip your heel over, lift your hips. Take whatever variation is calling to you to bring back that movement, that fluidity. Take one final breath wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come back to your center. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, pigeon, bring your left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Allow your right leg to fall long. As you inhale, lift up through your heart, expand. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Surrender forward. Utilize your breath here as a tool of expansion, of getting deeper, of letting go. Take one more breath in here. Breath out, get a little deeper. Come back up to your fingertips if you're not there already. Curl your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. As you exhale, bend into your left leg. Maybe you take the hip circles. Perhaps you scorpion your dog. Maybe you invite wild thing or something new into your practice. This time is for you here to explore. Just take one more breath in wherever you choose to go. Exhale, downward facing dog, come back. Inhale, shift forward to your high plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, bring your chin in towards the center of your mat. Release your arms behind you so your fingertips reach towards the back of the room. Zipper your thighs together. Let all of the stale air leave your body here. Inhale, locust pose. Press into your pelvic floor. Lift your heart. Squeeze into your legs. Here as you're flying through midair, lift up. Think up dog in your spine. Squeeze your shoulders. Small sips of air for 3, 2, 1. Release down. Bring your right cheek towards the mat. Close your eyes. Find softness. Feel your heart rate as it starts to slow down. As you inhale, bring your chin towards the center of your mat. Option here for baby cobra locust. We're gonna get into seated bow. So start to bend into your knees. Any variation of your next back bend is your practice. Take what modifications you need. If you're in seated bow, kick your feet and grab for your ankles or the tops of your feet. Exhale, let all of the air leave your body. Inhale, seated bow, kick your feet into your hands into your feet to lift your heart. Breathe, expand through your chest here as you squeeze into your shoulders. One more breath in. Exhale, release down. Bring your left foot to rest on the mat. Maybe you bend into your knees and windshield wiper your legs from side to side if that feels nice. Take one more breath in. So exhale, release your legs out long. Bring your palms under your shoulders and then gently press your way up to a hero's pose variation. Come to your knees. Sit on your shins here as you bring your sit bones towards your heels. You take this moment here to place it on your heart, the other on your belly. If that feels good, just close your eyes. Connect to your breath and back to your intention. And this moment of gratitude and stillness of your practice. Breath in. To exhale, gently blink your eyes open. Release your fingertips to frame out your hips. Then roll onto your right or left hip. Preparing for seated forward fold. So come to have a seat on your mat. Extend your legs out long. Root your heels into the earth. Flex your toes. Sit up nice and tall. As you inhale, reach your fingertips overhead. Exhale, seated forward folds. A fold with a flat back as you squeeze your shoulders. You can keep a bend in your legs here so that you can grab for the backs of your feet. You inhale, slowly rise up to your seat. As you exhale, gently start to make your way onto your back. So scoot forward. Come all the way down and then bring your knees in towards your chest. Squeeze in nice and tight. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release your left leg to rest long on the mat. Keep your right knee in towards your chest. And as you inhale, squeeze your right knee in towards your right armpit. Exhale, supine twist, guide your right knee over towards the left. Glue your shoulders to the earth. Allow your right shoulder to become heavy. Close your eyes if that feels good, or soften your gaze towards the sky or towards the left side of the room. Continue to breathe. As you inhale, bring both knees back to center, neutralize your spine. And as you exhale, allow your right leg to fall along. As you inhale, knee in towards your left armpit. Exhale, supine twist. Flush, heavy. Just breathe and soften. So you inhale, hug your knees back in towards your chest. Exhale, happy baby. Grab for the inside or outside arches of your feet, your ankles, anywhere on your legs here. Bring the soles of your feet out wide. Create that V shape with your legs here. Maybe you rock from side to side on your sacrum. One more breath in. You exhale, release your bind. And hug your knees in towards your chest one last time. Maybe you wrap your forearms around your shins here and bring your knees in towards your lips as you curl into a tiny ball. Smile here so the corners of your mouth come to your ears and squeeze your face. Squeeze every muscle in your body here as you one last deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana, come to lay down onto your back. Take up as much space as you need. This is your final relaxation. Become heavy in your space and connect to your present moment. I will call you out when it is time. Friends, when you're ready, and only when you are ready, gently start to invite your way back into this space. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, circle your wrists, your ankles. As you inhale, take a nice full body stretch. Reach nice and tall towards opposite sides of the room. As you exhale, roll onto your favorite side in a fetal pose. Allow your forearms to become your pillow as you rest on your side body. Take this a moment of gratitude to thank yourself for showing up to this space. Thanking each person here for showing up for your practice. And gently start to press your way up to an easy seat. Sukhasana, cross your legs over one another, sit up nice and tall. Guide your thumbs to heart center as you invite your eyes closed, but that feels safe. We'll start our practice with 2 breaths here all together. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Deep inhale. Breath out. Guide your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Friends, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. It's always an honor to be here in this space with all of you. The light student and teacher in me honors, loves, and sees the light student and teacher in each and every one of you. From my heart to yours, we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was so nice to be here to share this space in the studio with all of you. I'd like to give a special thanks to Monica for being our demo person, being here with us. I hope to see you all soon in here. That would be lovely. We do have outdoor classes that are happening next week, so feel free to sign up for those. It's on the 6th and the 8th. The 6th is Brianna and the 8th is Carrie. So sign up just as you would sign up for any of these classes. If you have any questions, we also are doing private, so you can sign up. Email us at info@empoweryoga.j.com. Guys, soon have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Thank you. Bye, everyone.